Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda. Here we have today a Mazda CX-3. Now this is a particularly rare model because this is the all-wheel drive 150 PS, so that's the power output, Sport Nav Plus model. So not only is it all-wheel drive with the higher the more powerful engine, this has also got the safety pack and the stone leather interior with the electric driver's seat. So this is a really well spec'd up car. Now I just want to give a bit of background on the vehicle. We actually ordered this as a showroom car, which is why we put so many bits and pieces on. So it was a TW White & Sons car, which we then sold to a long-standing customer of ours. Thank you very much for the car if you're watching. And he's picked up his CX-3. I think he picked it up yesterday. He always buys sort of ex-TW White cars because they tend to be, you know, very well spec'd. So he's picked up a CX-3 for you curious ones out there, and we're delighted to have this here as a part of our used car offering. And these are really rare. If you have a look you know, online and try to, there's plenty of CX-3s, always been a great selling car, but there are very few all-wheel drives. And the all-wheel drives obviously have the benefit, you know, a little bit more sure-footed, but also that little bit extra power. Now the car is actually Arctic white, so it's Arctic white stone leather. I think it goes really well with all the black trimmings. So let's start with the back. Now that's probably the only way you can tell this is an all-wheel drive car from the outside, out and the inside. Now you've got rear parking sensors, you've got a parking camera. Now, being our showroom car, we always put a rubber boot mat in the car. So it's got a rubber boot mat. Now the boots aren't known to be enormous on CX-3s, but I would say if you had, you know, a push chair to put in, all the other bits and pieces that go with it, you've got enough space. Probably not enough space for two, but there are two ISOFIX suitable seats on the two outer seats in the back here. But look at this. So this is, you've got the Leatherette on the standard cars. These are Mazda's version of the leather seats. They're in lovely condition. I mean, this car's on 18,000 miles. You really wouldn't know it. Most people agree with me that the lighter interiors are better, but they tend to worry about maintaining them. I'll be honest with you, I'd rather see the dirt and be able to wipe the dirt, and the dirt wipes off very easily, and it's really not a problem. I always opt for the white seats in a company car. Got your cup holders there. Okay, seats will fold down. Okay, folds down nice and flat. Got the suede door inserts, which is lovely. All the door cards are in excellent condition. In fact, they're just like new, really. Got the BOSE Sound System. You've got height adjustable passenger seat. It's electric on the driver's side. Being the Plus model, you've got the auto handbrake. You've got this lovely suede insert, which is part of the leather pack. So this car was, I don't think you could get a higher spec vehicle. You've got the LED lights, you've got the front parking sensors, heads-up display. It really is a tremendous car, and the condition, in fact I'm going to do another little walk round, is absolutely superb. I'm just paying particular attention to wheels. No, the car is a beauty. Okay, it's a lovely day as well to be doing this. Right, so let's get in the vehicle. Now, on the sport cars, you've got keyless entry. So you just press this button here. When you've got the key on your person, the car recognises that and will allow you to open the door. You've got a quick key here to turn your parking sensors off. Now, the only reason I can imagine you'd do that is scenario I get myself into. I've got a little service road at the back of my house. It gets overgrown with weeds. Not a lot of people pass through it. If I drive through there, you'll get bleeps, bleeps, bleeps as I drive through, so I'd probably turn it off. Okay, so that's one of the reasons, I suppose, you've got one of these. You've got traction control to help you keep you on the road as safely as possible. You've got lane departure warning, which will warn you if you veer out of a lane, just to say, hey, you know, did you mean to do that? Should you have indicated? You know, pay attention, basically. But you can turn that off there. You've got a tyre pressure monitoring system, which will notify you if your tyre pressures fluctuate or decrease by 4 psi or more on any of the wheels or all of the wheels. Great thing about that, 4 psi might not make your wheel look low of air, or make the car feel like it's handling any different, but 4 psi will make a difference to your fuel consumption, your overall safety of the car and efficiency of the car. And you've got a clever engine i-stop, so it's an intelligent stop-start system, which will turn the engine off when you're stationary to save fuel, save you money, and ultimately better on the environment. And with fuel prices now, I think we'd all like to save as much fuel as we can. You've got a memory seat function. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your 8-way electric seat, lumbar, and you can set 2 memory settings. And you can you get 2 keys of the car, okay, but you can program these keys to your seat setting. So if you open the car using this key, and I've programmed my seat to this key, the seat will, if somebody had been driving the car before me and they've moved my seat, will go back to my seat setting, which I think is excellent, and quite a nice gadget to have. Now, I'm going to start the car, so foot on the clutch, press this button here, car fires into life. Now there's the mileage there, 18,372. Now, believe it or not, on my drive down here, I've had the air conditioning on. Look at this, 14 degrees, and I've got a big jumper on today. And the air conditioning is beautiful. Nice, fresh, cold air conditioning. Now, let me share this with you. So this car, there you go, had its PDI, pre-delivery inspection, in October 19, okay. Then September 20, first service, September 21, second service. So always serviced with ourselves, TW White & Sons. Warranty expired September 21. So this car will have a Mazda ZZ Plus. So this is like the follow-on from the manufacturer's warranty. It's the Mazda warranty. It's comprehensive. It doesn't have any silly claim limits like a lot of warranties do, which are like impossible to claim on. And it also comes with roadside assistance, and not a sort of bare bones roadside assistance. This one will come out to your home, cover you in Europe, cover the passengers, etc, etc. It's a very comprehensive cover. So we've gone through the service history, you know about the warranty. Now look at this. This car has averaged 41 miles to the gallon. Now that's at an average speed of 34, okay? So that's sort of, you know, round townish. 41 for a 2-litre petrol 4-cylinder all-wheel drive machine. I mean, that's superb. That really is. I know there's other manufacturers, they'll claim much higher. Even Mazda's official figures will be much higher. That's a real world figure, so really, really good. This lovely suede dash. I can't stop touching that. I'll wear that out if I had this car. You've got a heated steering wheel, heated seats. You've got climate control. You've got USBs for charging and reading data. You've got a 6-speed gearbox. You've got multimedia commander here. Now this is touchscreen. Once you're moving, it's not. So I just get used to using this here. You've got fuel economy monitor. We've obviously covered that. You can upgrade this system to have CarPlay. So Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. So it'll come up there. It'll be greyed out until you plug your phone in, and then you can access your apps and navigate through them using this system. And then you can also choose, if you don't want to use the sat nav on here, because it does have a sat nav, which is very, very good, very comprehensive. You can choose your app of choice, Waze or Google Maps, etc, etc. Okay, right, so if you did want to upgrade this car, it would be a £300 cost actually for the CarPlay. Oh, Live FM UK, never heard of that. Right, so let's go here. So this car has your traditional FM AM DAB. Okay, and then with DAB you've got a massive selection of music genres, talk, sports, etc. You can also read music off the USB or just stream through your phone. So that's your music side. Communication, once the phone's paired up, you can access your call lists, etc, etc. Okay. Nav, it's brilliant, it's comprehensive, it's easy to use. Find address, town or postcode, and off you go. And then it has useful things like you can find, for example, I don't know, a fuel station, because I'm always looking for fuel stations, and I'm always looking for the cheapest one now. And I know you can't see fuel prices on there, but should you connect your car to the internet through a Wi-Fi hotspot from your phone, it'll actually come up with fuel prices, and then you'll get additional benefits like live traffic updates, etc. And it only uses a minuscule amount of data. Okay. Let's move on to the settings now. Settings. So you got this heads-up display. Now you see it's flickering. That's my camera, not the heads-up display. My camera can't handle the resolution, and you can adjust it there. Okay. So you can adjust depending on where you're sitting. You can change the brightness, contrast, etc, etc. Display, you can turn that off. Safety, you've got smart city braking, which will apply the brakes when there's no driver input, so the car thinks, you know, you're rolling, you're doing under 20 miles an hour, you're distracted, you've got your eyes off the road. Excuse me, the car will apply the brakes. The wonderful thing about that, it should save you money in the long run and help you prevent you having an accident, because it's recognised by insurance companies. A lot of accidents statistically happen at such low speed, and should it prevent that or help prevent it, the car has a lower insurance grouping. You've got blind spot monitoring, so in the wing mirrors there and there, should somebody overtake you or undertake you, the car will warn you by a bleep, a light, just to say, look, be careful. Lane departure warning, so the car will warn you by a beep or a rumble. You can select it, and you can select the sensitivity should you deviate from your lane without indicating. Driver attention alert, the car will monitor your facial expressions. Excuse me. Your facial expressions, and should it feel that you are showing signs of fatigue, it will actually come up, take a break, and it really does work. Sound systems, BOSE, it's amazing. Come and try out your favourite track. Clock, oh, I'm going to GPS sync it. Can't get more accurate than that. And you've got some really good vehicle settings here. You know, door lock. See, look, walk away lock selected, so if you walk away from the car with a key on your person, the car will lock itself. Okay. You've got nice lighting, things, coming home lights, leaving home lights, adaptive lights which turn as you turn, and the lights are amazing. I say this in all my videos, probably sounds really corny, but you can see more on an unlit road in the dark than you can in the day with these lights. It's truly amazing. Okay. So yeah, a very well equipped car in absolutely beautiful condition. But please come and see for yourself. If you'd like any more specific photos or a video of the car, it's no bother really, just ask. If there's any questions about the car that I haven't answered, please don't hesitate to ask, and do try us at any time of day. Outside normal working hours, you can leave us a voicemail and we'll try to come back to you, or send us an email, and we're more than happy to help. We're open 7 days a week, and we are here to help. Part exchange is incredibly welcome. We want your part exchanges, and you'll get the best deal. I know out there's a lot of companies advertise, put your reg number in, get a better deal, etc. Please do all that, get an idea of what your car's worth, and then contact us. We want you to have a seamless, enjoyable experience in your car purchase. We have great finance facilities, we have the facility to extend warranties, and we have a delivery service within a 100-mile radius. But should you be out of that, just give us a shout. Let's see what we can do for you. So I want to thank you for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye-bye.